Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 o'clock a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in the Elizabeth Zoom room. Today, your hosts are Nawili Griffin, Lillie B., and Ayana Blair. Enjoy.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, beautiful people. Happy Thursday.
Good day.
Great day, great day.
Good day.
Great day, everyone.
Hey.
Happy day.
Oh, special guest, you're still muted. If you unmute yourself, I could hear you better.
Yes. Hey, Ariel.
Okay, I think I unmuted.
There
Can
you go.
you ladies hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, rising. Thanks for having me on.
Yes.
Great
Welcome.
Welcome.
Lillie
good-
B.
Great
Yes.
day. Great day, Bridget.
Yes.
Rising,
Great
how are you?
day, everyone. This
Absolutely.
is me.
Survived the field trip.
This is me from the West Coast in Cali this morning.
Yes.
With a slight appearance of a sore throat because it was 80 and 90 degrees the last 2 days. So I've been navigating. Grateful for the heat, grateful for the rain, for the gray, whatever. It's always fair weather in spirit. So wherever I am, I know that the divine is. So welcome. I love you, Lillie. Ayana, my team, thank you guys for leveling up this morning. And welcome Ariel, our guest. I'm so delighted to have you.
Thank you.
We're going to start with some breath work, pranayama, which is conscious breathing. Because when you breathe, you remember you're alive, and in that moment, all things you remember are possible. So I like to start out every morning and every program on Run, Are You In, with some breath work. So I'm going to ask you to just get in a comfortable position, whether you're sitting, lying, standing on one foot, and close your eyes and just begin to focus your attention up into the brow area between the two eyebrows. We call it the brow point, or most of us know it as the third eye, our place of intuition, where we are pulled and nudged and centered to remember that all is well and that what we are feeling, sensing, we actually do know as our truth. And focusing there, just relax the eyes and begin to relax from head to toe, each and every muscle, each tendon, each body system, and relaxing your palms at your lap. Either your palms are facing upward in a receptive I am open to receive, or placing the palms down, I'm grounded, I am centered in divine truth right now. And either one is appropriate. And relaxing our palms at our lap, we're just going to begin to remember who we are and whose we are. And in this moment, just turn within and just remember that the breath that is breathing through us is that holy, sacred breath, reminding us that all is well and that we are truly in our right place at our right time. And let's take a deep breath and inhale. And as you inhale, just feel your belly fill up as if you're filling a balloon full of air. And exhaling, release, allowing the balloon to deflate or relax. And let's take another breath. Inhale in. And exhale. And we're going to do what we call the 4-4-4-4 breath, or 44-44, as my friend Demetrius says. And we're going to inhale 4 counts. You're counting to yourself. You're going to hold or suspend the breath for 4 counts. And you're going to exhale the breath for 4 counts. And then you're just going to simply relax the breath out for 4 counts. Let's inhale to begin our 44 pranayama breath. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let's stretch our arms over our heads. Open and close the hands, stretch out those fingers. We have nerve endings in our hands. They go to all parts of our body and release it. Shake it out over your head. And relax your hands. Excellent. Thank you, Queen Aduni, for our meditation music. I appreciate it. So I want to share from my favorite book, Daily Om, with us this morning. I just, each day, each activity, I just open up and let it open up something in myself or whoever I shared with. And I just want to share a story very quickly. I don't know Ariel, so it'll be Ayana and Lily's turn to share how they have your paths intersected, how they crossed, how you all met up. But I want to share yesterday I was doing one of my hair clients outdoors in the sun. And she is a stroke survivor. And she is a retired, what do they call it? RTD, Metro bus ride driver. And she shared how the gift of having had this stroke and what it has brought to her life, how it made her, or gave her the opportunity to go in deeper and deeper to discover who she is and uncover it. And so at this point in her life, I think she's in her 60s. Sure, everybody's in their 60s to me. And anyway, she shared that she is discovering dressing up and putting on clothes, and that never had a place in her life. She says she never dressed up in her life. So what she does on the regular is she has clothes, and she went from a size 6X to a 1X. So she has invited in her healing and is allowing this new expression and version of her as a 1X size to express. So she is shopping for clothes like a mad woman. She is discovering color and shapes and all kinds of things in her clothing, but she also is a boot girl. So she is taking selfies, which she says she doesn't know how to take selfies yet of herself. And she showed me some on her phone of her red boots, which are her favorite boots. So she dresses up every day and she puts on these red boots, and she's at home and people come by to visit. She doesn't go out a lot. But and people always ask her where she's going. And she's like, I'm going right here. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And she's all dressed up. And she's now, discovering places she can go out of the house and just continue to be that great version of herself. But it brought us such a joy to my heart, because it's like, it reminded me of how all of us in our own way, in our own special walk on our journey, are uncovering and discovering and just giving thanks for those parts of ourselves that are showing up, that are being healed, modified, shape-shifted. We're all doing our own perfect dance, even if it rains, and we all have rainy seasons. So I just wanted to share that story. Thank you, Sharon, for just sharing that story with me yesterday. So, all right. Wisdom of the sages, honoring our elders. There is a reason why wisdom is associated with age. Traditionally, elders have been the wise men and women of communities. Most spiritual leaders apprentice for the majority of their lives before beginning their practice. Wow. In many parts of the world, elders are honored and respected for the wisdom they have gained through life experience. They are considered to be a valuable source of knowledge and have an important role to fulfill in passing on traditions and customs. In many corners of the globe, nursing homes for the elderly are rare. Caring for one's aging parents is considered an honor and a blessing. In other cultures, it is not uncommon for 3 or 4 generations to live together under one roof. Immediate families consist of children, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, and sometimes great aunts and great uncles. Such intergenerational consistence is beneficial to all. There are caregivers for both young children and the elderly, and older relatives can pass down the family history to and act as role models for younger family members. In Native American culture, elders are appreciated for their close connection to nature and the spiritual world. They are known as wisdom keepers, acting as caretakers of the parent. Respected for their life experience and wisdom, African elders serve as mediators between deceased ancestors and living family members. Honor and respecting our elders is a way of building community and strengthening society. It helps us appreciate every stage of life and view aging in a positive light. After all, hopefully, we ourselves will have the opportunity to become sages in our later years. And so it is. So that was the reading today. Wow.
Ashe.
Ashe. And it's very interesting because as I age up gracefully, I'm understanding that I'm an elder, and the way that I'm understanding is because what comes out of my mouth now is different. It is based on a lot of experience, a lot of love, a lot of confidence, a lot of just knowingness, because I done been around the block a couple of times. It is based on my appreciation for all things us and usins, and globally just thinking of all of nature as it recreates through all different cultures and people. And so as a wisdom keeper now, I am even more deeply, and through my meditation and my practices in my life, getting that place of being wisdom keeper. And I'm humbled by it and honored and appreciating each and every moment of it now. It becomes so important. It's so different than when I was 30, 40, 50, 60, and now it will be 70. It's so very different. And I'm so appreciative of being alive and awake, and the opportunity every day to begin again, to begin anew, and just be in the gratitude of the blessing of that day, and treat each moment as very precious. It is indeed, we have a precious thing, this thing called life. And I just appreciate each and every opportunity to be still and to know that we are all connected, we're all one, that there is a divine presence, and it is sourced in us, through us, and for us. So I'm so grateful. So Lillie, I'm gonna pass the baton to you and Ayana. As I said, I'm challenged a little bit today with my throat. And so I'm just gonna kind of be stiller.
Ashe, overstood. Overstood. It's 5 a.m. there,
Yes, it is.
Grand Cali. For being on today and being here and present. We appreciate you at all times of the day. You know it. How's everybody's week so far?
Great.
Mama Evelyn, how you feeling today? Who was all on here? Who's all present today? Mama Rue.
I'm feeling pretty good. I survived yesterday's field trip. It
Oh,
wasn't as much walking as I thought it was going to be, and we were not outside. Well, they did go outside, but I didn't join them. I said, yeah, I'm not going out in the rain. It wasn't, but yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, it was the, I guess, Botanical Gardens up in Ann Arbor. And so we got to see, the desert plants and the rainforest plants, that it was very nice. It was very nice. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds nice. My mama was ready to take all the plants home with her. You see our kitchen. It's not a kitchen no more. It's just a greenhouse now. The stove. The greenhouse with a stove and refrigerator. It's the struggle.
As it should be.
Got to slide past the plants to make something to eat. But it's
And don't bump my babies either.
Oh, look at the little pooch. Mama had to
Oh, Mama had.
Who is that?
little poochie.
This is my sister's newest baby, Gizzy.
And she's
Oh,
6 months old and full of fire.
Yeah, I'm happy you made it safely, Mama Hat.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I'm glad to be here and see you all one more day. Give thanks and praise.
Ashe.
Absolutely.
Say good morning. Say good morning.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Miss
she is a girl.
Yes,
Yeah, she is busy.
yes.
And she loves to play. I can tell already.
Mhm.
Mama
And
Hat, you got an energy for
sitting on
you.
the couch and she's on the back of the couch. I didn't even know she was up there.
Uh,
Say, hey, Elizabeth. Say good morning.
Hey, Kaylee.
Aw, she's a
She is
beautiful
beautiful.
Grand Rising, Miss Bridget.
Yes. Oh, wait. Oh,
Grand
yeah, there she go.
Oh, there we go. I was like, I saw you earlier. I saw you earlier. I know you here.
Grand
Yes.
Rising, how are you?
Well,
Very
Great.
well,
Great.
very well.
See you all.
Yes, it's great to
oh,
see everyone here today.
yes.
Feel everybody's presence today.
Yes, it
Everybody
is. It's a beautiful
take it
thing.
on every time. I just appreciate y'all for coming and visiting our show. Um,
Yes. And we
last
are
but
happy
not
Miss
least,
Ariel is here. Hey, girl.
yes, Miss Ariel, how are you feeling today? Oh, you gotta
You
unmute
on
yourself.
mute.
It's okay.
It
It
happens to the
happens to
best
the
of
best.
us.
Okay, I'm doing really good.
Awesome. Good. It's good to see you, girl. I got to get some more stuff from you. I need a few more necklaces. You need to give
Yes,
me a little
for you
bundle
ladies
together.
too. Yeah, I haven't seen you since last summer.
Yes,
Mm.
absolutely. Yep.
So we
So,
met Miss Ariel last summer at the Jefferson Charmers Farmers Market. Now, I am naturally attracted to crystals and gems and copper and all types of stuff, and she just had it all laid out for us and ready to go. And so I naturally gravitated to her table, which was sitting next to ours. We helped each other.
mhm,
It was a very windy day. You know how it is, vending at the farmer's
yes.
market on a windy day with small products. Things will blow away. Away.
Yes.
But it was a great connection. She introduced me to um, some things that I didn't know, like a great place to find backdrops and stuff like that. It was
Mhm.
great. It was a great communication, and it was nice to meet a person who had similar interests. I love crystals. I'm into crystals. There she go, providing crystals. Ain't it, guys?
Yes, she has plenty of
Mm.
energy working tools.
Yes.
She has
That's
them on deck, you guys, from the pendants, pendulums. She got everything.
all of it.
If I'm not
So,
mistaken, right, Miss Ariel? Because I know you do. I don't even got to say much. Listen, we gonna let her talk in a minute, y'all. She has
and
it
then I'm
going
gonna go
on. She
shopping
has her
after
own marketing company. Like she got it going on, and we would love to hear about it for sure. She
So we're
surprised me.
gonna
She got it going on, girl. Why you ain't tell us, baby? Why you ain't let us know?
all right. So Sheila, did you wanna play
Yes.
that? Okay. So we're gonna play your song for a little bit, and then we're gonna let you go ahead and speak to us. Let us know what you're about. Tell us what inspired you and things of that nature.
Yes.
Yes.
Ashe, we are back.
Hey, Granny.
Hi.
You woke.
To tell us her life story and about her lovely, lovely or businesses and things of that nature. How did you start out? Things of that.
Yes.
Okay, yes,
Miss
yes.
Umbrella. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Umbrella now, girl. I should have never found out.
No, yeah, I started with Ariel's marketing umbrella, but the most
Yes, Granny. Let me
the
mute myself. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's
oh
talking.
yes, ladies, my name is Ariel Leverette. I also go by Ariel Renice. So I started my company Conscious Living brand because I wanted to sell gemstones and I wanted to be more in tune with all things conscious, like things with health, things with higher vibrations, all of that. I sell gemstone crystals. I actually started with gemstone pipes. So it all started with the pipes because I used to be a really big weed head. I don't smoke anymore. I'm actually 2 months, haven't smoked in the last 2 months because I've been doing more and bigger things in business. I have a lease at the mall at 12 Oaks Mall right now, and I have people hired. So I'm just trying to do more and be more clear-headed. But it all started with me smoking a lot and getting into higher consciousness, and then really being intrigued and interested in crystals. So my very first product were the crystal pipes. And from that, I started that in like 2016. And I was pushing for those, trying to sell those. It was such a unique, different product. People didn't know what it was. So I had to build off of that. People were always asking like, where's the jewelry, or where's this, or where's that? So I would expand my portfolio. I started creating different necklace pieces. My designs are copper soldered, like my design. I do a copper soldered design, but then I also have lots of wrapped stones as well too. But my signature are the copper soldered pieces with the copper chains. And I also like to do a lot of unique items made from crystals to make my portfolio just a little bit different. So I started with the pipes. I have water bottles that have crystals in them. I have headbands and really pretty crowns made from crystals. I have waist beads. I do adjustable and the stretchy ones. I actually never really liked the tie-on ones. I'm a really small girl, so the times where I had the tie-on crystals when I would support my sisters and buy their waist beads, I would cut them off in the middle of the night. I cannot sleep in them. I like to sleep naked. I like to shower naked. So I created the adjustable waist beads that you can put on and take off and put on, and they have crystals on them, really big crystals. Some other unique items I have with crystals, I have bookmarks. I'm a nerd. I like to read. So I thought that was a cool thing to put crystals on. I have bookmarks, little keychains, because that's something cute and simple you can take with you wherever you go. Put that on your key ring, and it makes good gift ideas too for a loved one that you may want to get a crystal for, but you don't really know what type of crystal to get them or what they would like. You got your hand up.
Yes, yes. Ariel, do you have a website?
Yes, my website is consciouslivingbrand.com. Yeah, it's been a conscious living brand.
And can you put that in the chat, please, possibly?
Yeah, if I know how to do it, let's see. I'm gonna try it. I haven't been on Zoom in like a year. Oh my goodness. More.
Navigators still don't know much.
Okay, there it is. Conscious living brand. So yes, my website has been up since 2016. Oops. Trying to go back now. Oops, went back too far. Oh no.
So,
Okay, here I see everything now.
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Here.
What's that?
I said, yep, we can see you perfect.
Okay, yeah, so Conscious Living Brand .com. So I started online, and I was selling online for a couple of years, or trying to sell online. This year really has been, well, this year and last year has really been my breakthrough. Like when I met you, Ayana, and your mom, Miss Lillie, like that was me really going hard for my business. Like that year is when I started to really do everything for my business every day, like, not slacking, and just, getting up and showing up for my business every day, selling wherever I could. That summer I was doing like maybe 6 different farmers markets, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like I had different markets to go to. And sometimes I would go and do back-to-back markets. So I really love the farmers market crew, because there's also a lot of other conscious people there. There's lots of melanated, lots of Black people, lots of conscious people, lots of healthy people. People are getting their fruits and vegetables and all those good things. And it just falls in line with my business, with the crystals, having a more conscious life and higher vibrations.
Ashe, yes. Just a little preview of your website here.
Yeah. Yeah, those are some of my simple pieces.
These are simple. Oh Lord.
Yes, because I have copper soldered too. My signature is my copper soldered designs.
And your prices are not bad at all.
Yeah, so I that was one of my big focuses or whatever. I noticed like a lot of other people in business or that sell crystals, period, like their prices are sky high. So I wanted to have a lot of my biggest deal is 15, 2 for 25. I don't have it online, but I have it at the markets and I have it in store. So I have tons of necklaces, bracelets, rings, waist beads that you can get with, you know, real crystals, unique stuff for $15, and you can mix and match 2 for 25. But then I do have stuff that goes all the way up to 200 and more. Like my crowns are filled with really big crystals, and they're real, they're heavy. So those are more pricey. My copper soldered pieces are more pricey. But yeah. Yeah, those are some of the crystal waist beads.
What sort of solder do you use? Do you, because I'm getting it. I do jewelry too, and I like copper. I saw the I don't know if on Pinterest I saw there were wind chimes and they were copper rings, and then they had the big chunky gemstones in them, and I said, I can do that, you know, so I'm going to do that. But I purchased some copper solder because I really don't, I wanted it to blend in, but I realized that it sat too long, so I need to clean it. So that, because I asked the company, say, yeah, if you let it see, you need to clean it. Yeah, okay, got to do that. So what sort of solder do you use? Do you use the silver solder or do you use the copper solder?
It's copper soldered, and I'm a designer, so I'm not with my, you know, I'm not doing this with my hands. I have
Yeah,
other jewelry makers that I work with. I'm trademarked. I have my business trademarked. I have the LLC, all of that. So when I do my designs, like it's for a conscious living brand. So it's all
Oh,
trademarked. Yes.
oh, okay. So you have somebody to do this. They do the actual making of the solder jewelry.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
that's what's up.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. Gonna make me pull out my roll of copper upstairs and start back working towards. But yes, okay, girl. I'm happy. Your website looks beautiful. That's what I'm talking
Thank
about. Go,
you.
Ariel. Keep it going. When you said, so yeah, I understand exactly when you said that for that year, that was your grind time. I
Yes.
remember that because I remember I seen you were at because we popped up like at
Yeah,
several
we bumped
places.
into each other a lot
Yes,
at other markets and stuff too.
yes. Blues in the
So you
Park,
ladies was on it too.
Jefferson. Yes, absolutely. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you took the time out for yourself and for your business. Well, you know, once you do it for your business, it's automatically falling for self.
Right.
So that's taking care of yourself, taking care of business is taking care of self. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you pushed yourself and buckled down and got things cracking because you definitely have the things that people want. I always tell y'all, like, you know, people, if you know me, you know me. You know I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Don't sell itself. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You have the product. It's going to sell itself. And now you have it positioned and presented and everything for it to literally sell itself. And I'm proud for you, girl.
Yes,
Do
thank
it.
you. Yeah, the picture on the
Yes.
website that's popping up, that's my stand at 12 Oaks Mall.
Okay.
So I was so
That's what I'm
excited to
talking
start that
about.
lease. And I think in April is when I went full time with it. But in January, like after that summer of, you know, meeting you and doing all the farmers markets and all that,
Mhm.
I was like, okay, let me go further or whatever. And I actually did
Yes.
pop-ups at several different malls. I did 3-day, 4-day pop-ups at Great Lakes Crossing, 12 Oaks Mall. I was at Southland Mall, Briarwood, and Oakland Mall. And after
Yes.
doing, you know, figuring out you know, what the market was, what the customers were liking, what they were buying, I decided to do a full-time lease at 12 Oaks. So that's where I'm at now. I'm open 7 days a week.
Go ahead,
So,
girl.
and it's a blessing because I wasn't thinking about opening up a lease, but you know, as you go more and more in business and you do more things, like just more doors open up and everything
Yeah.
is easier.
Yes, I am so excited for you. That is beautiful. So yes, I'm proud. Now, for you to go into the mall to have your own like, is it called a kiosk, the stands?
Yeah, it's called a kiosk or a booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you to have your own kiosk, because I looked into this too, girl. That's why I'm so hyped for you. I'm over here clapping for you, baby. So listen, when you did your kiosk, the setup thing, so when they asked, was it a hard task for you to get in there, or was it relatively easy? You just go in, get the information, like what paperwork wise? You have to have all of everything, as in like insurance and they
Yeah,
want
you
to
gotta
see
have insurance.
okay.
You gotta have your LLC. It was relatively easy because I have my LLC. I have my website up, so I have a website to show them. I have social media and all that to show them. So I just emailed them and talked to them and told them that, like, hey, I've been doing this business for X amount of years. I have customers, I have pictures to show. I've been doing all these farmers markets. I have, you know, I have like proof, a record to show them. So they're like, oh, okay. So, and I did it and I tried it out first. I didn't go in just signing a year lease or even a couple of months. Like I asked, can I do a pop-up? Can I do this for 3-4 days? And that was something different that a lot of the malls hadn't did with people, but because I was vocal and I asked, what I noticed about a lot of business people, they don't ask a lot of questions. They just think they have to do stuff a certain way, or they don't really know, you know what I mean? Like, you got to ask questions, and because in business you can do whatever you want. Like the sky is the limit. Like there's no rules to this at all.
Absolutely.
So I just asked, and I did the pop-ups. Like I said, I did it at several different malls, back to back.
You found which one that set well with your business and you.
Yeah, I found the one where the customers were, where they were really spending. I'm like, oh, okay, I can afford a lease. Because at first it was so like, I can't afford a lease, but you know, you don't know until you try, until you get a
to that point.
So,
yeah. Girl, you go. I'm proud of you. You better do it. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
I am proud of it. Now, let us know a little bit about your umbrella company.
Yeah,
Your
marketing
first
umbrella.
one.
Yes, Ariel's Marketing Umbrella is actually my first business. Before I started this business, let me see. I want to say, I guess I was
Do you have a
always
website for that, Ariel?
What's that?
Do you have a website for that as well?
No, I don't. Ariel's Marketing Umbrella is more like it was a marketing company that I started so that, I'm trying to see how to say the words. Before doing this, I was always a brand ambassador or like a promo model. So I was really always still kind of working for myself or kind of in business, but in a different aspect. So it was a way for me to set up something so that for taxes, I could do 1099 and not have it, you know, go to my name. Because I did a lot of marketing programs for big brands like Snapple, Backwoods, a lot of liquor companies. Like I was a promo model. I'm sorry, I'm reading this, this pop-up. So, and then I wanted to, as I got further in that, I wanted to create my own team of girls and promo models and book them out for gigs. Cause I knew where all the gigs were. Like I did all the gigs at all the bars, all the clubs, all of the music venues. That was my favorite thing to do was do music venues, do setup and breakdown and stuff for that. But I started Ariel's Marketing Umbrella so that, and I didn't even realize then that, you know, it was business. I was just trying to do something better for tax purposes. But from there, like I built on it. And I did have a little team of some promo model girls, and I would book them out for work and for my other business, people in business, my friends that needed, you know, people need models for their products and stuff like that. So I would book girls to do little gigs like that. Yes.
Okay. So you saw something, you was trying to read that, right? Oh, I did it myself. So, so we have a thing that we do to help our language. And so we don't use the word, okay, I'm gonna have to do the exercise. We don't use the word try.
Okay.
Okay, because either you're doing it or you're
Right.
not doing it, and you are doing it. So,
Okay.
so in this setting and in life, just remove that word and just say what you're doing, because
Okay.
you are actually doing it. Okay. So that's why. So every time that we say that word, just the 3 letters, then we have to do, well, at first it was push-ups. Now
Oh.
we do. So we do the either our butt, we what do you call this? Or our vagina. We are do our,
Kegels.
yeah. So we
Yeah.
do 10.
do clenches
And if you put the
deep squeezes.
INC on there, you have to do 20. Now,
Mhm.
this is what's so cool about it is that what you
Y'all
do,
gonna boot camp me?
yes, what you do in boot camp, if you do it, we all
We
have.
all do it.
Okay.
Okay, so where we need to do it, we don't want to have to do it.
Okay.
So that's just and in your mind, just take this through life with you. That
Right.
when you accidentally do that, then you're just quietly, as you're still presenting, you're still, doing
Doing
your
your
exercise.
exercise.
All right. So that's what I want, because I think you said about maybe 7 times.
No, yeah, I understand. I guess I understand. I understand what you're saying. It's like I know these things already, but sometimes I get nervous, or sometimes I don't want to seem too, I want to be humble. I don't know.
You don't
But
want
yeah.
Girl, let me tell you one
We want
thing.
you to be bold.
Yes,
No,
you did
those
that.
days are
You
done,
did that.
honey. You gotta shine. You gotta blind
Yeah,
people.
baby. Let it
Mm-mm.
shine. We want to see it. You did that. So let us know.
Yeah, because you
This-
are
this
a
is your baby.
manifester. You definitely are manifesting. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
rock it.
Thank you.
Would you
All right.
mind sharing with us? Would you mind sharing with us how much a kiosk costs? How much they lease them for now?
From the different malls that I scouted, it's anywhere from about 1,100 a month upwards, 2,000 a month. But the big thing is during holiday season, November, December, all the stores in the malls, all the kiosks in the malls have to pay double that price.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was the part that I was always afraid of. Like, so yeah, we're going into November, December. My kiosk is double that price, but that's the kiosk, right? Like the storefronts are way more. So
Right.
Wow.
Goodness.
Wow.
They stealing.
Mm.
They know
See,
y'all about
that's
to
why
be customers.
my friend and I talked about I think at Peace has said it too, where you have a space where people who are doing their business, you're not charging them so much overhead where they really you want them to make the money.
well, that's the thing in the
So
malls. Like you're gonna
that's
make
something that we need to think about too, is, I don't know if that could be part of the building, Aduni, is a place where, they have a kiosk, but it's not that much. It covers the costs and makes extra for the running of the space, but it doesn't, it makes you richer faster.
Mhm.
It's just,
Yeah, when you're talking about malls and things like that, see, they know that people are there.
Mhm.
They are a mall versus
Mhm.
like a individual building and stuff.
Right.
You can bring that price down, but see, they know that they're marketing and they already know how many people come through their space. And so those, so they're there to make their money. They are not trying to make you money. They're going to provide And the space is basically every square foot has to have money coming in for that. I mean, that's what I have to do with my business. What's in this space, what are we making? What kind of money are we making? And then it's up to the person or the company to decide, can I afford that? And because they're gonna get somebody else in there if whether Ariel's there or not, or whether, you know, Mama, you are and your friend are there or not. So that's what they're about. But yeah, a building like mine that although we're going to have a lot of people flowing through there, really, that's where that difference is. A mall versus a community, you know, space.
Community bait, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And they're not going to try, they're not bringing it down for us. This is we gotta rise to that.
Yes, we gotta rise to it. That's what I liked about it though, because it definitely pushed me further in business to be to make sure that I had all my P's and Q's, you know, crossed and stuff, that I could make that rent, and that I went harder on my marketing. I had to pay attention to like, what do the customers really want? Like what different pieces, which crystals, what types of things made with crystals, and make sure that I had what they were going to buy, you know what I mean? With what they were going to flood to. So it definitely made me rise higher, because it's like, okay, I can do this, but I need to, you know, reroute the plan a little bit or whatever.
Yeah.
And you got to make sure you don't lowball yourself as well, because it's very difficult. I'm a person, I have a rough time with pricing things, you know, and people will, no matter what you say, somebody will go, oh, you know, they'll make the face and whatnot. And sometimes, even when I've worked in retail, I still will make the sale. I'll lower the price. I may I may take a couple dollars up, because I want the person that you can tell when somebody really wants something. If they don't have you, it's a feeling for me. So what I would do, if I let's say something is $15 and the person was like, wow, it's 15, but I see that they like, okay, I might undercut the price, but then they'll buy two. So now they bought two items. Because I didn't have the foot traffic when I was working at my friend's store. Her foot traffic was trash. So I would do that. But then they'll go and tell somebody else to come in and come and get. So that word helps. But like I said, I was just in a store. I didn't know how it goes, because I think to get something rather than have a customer leave out of the door empty-handed. So with my product, my husband told me, he said, listen, he said, I want you to write down the cost of everything you did to make that item. You should be able to go back and get everything you had to go. You should be able to go make that again. You should be able to buy everything you had to make it. He said, then you have to add in your water, your gas, your light, you know, because the bills still have to be paid. The lights, the water, and the gas, you know, that has to be paid for. So we have to, you know, it's just like with church. People don't want to pay tithes, but you want to come in a warm sanctuary in the morning. You want it warm. You want to come in here. You want the toilets running and things like that. So we have to stop lowballing, or, you know, things like that. Different events. You know, sometimes I charge according to what
traffic,
what other little
clientele is, what the clientele is.
Yes, I want to charge. I charge a little bit more if I have different things, because my pieces are wearable art. So if I have wood beads or crystals or whatever on my items, I got to take it up a little bit. And if people can't afford it, then sometimes I just say, well, here's another model, or, let me know what you want. I'll get you your color, but not that one. You won't get that one.
Right.
I'll say it like that. But yeah, but we have to stop lowballing ourselves and go ahead and make that, because once you get somewhere and you say, okay, I'm doing this, everything you need is going to come. Everything you need is going to come. And that's how I see. So Ariel, I think I've met you before. You look really familiar to me, but I just want to say you are a powerhouse. I love it. And I heard you say about the waist beads and you like to sleep nude. For me, when I have waist beads on, I'm wearing them. I feel like I'm always dressed, even when I'm not. I love my waist beads, and I like the elastic ones. But for me, because I think something always happens where that elastic goes bust, and then now I don't have any waist beads. So I've done the ones with the adjustable loop because I've made them too. I'll make it with the loop with one bead that might be a little bigger and it'll hang on. And if you want, you can reduce it and open it up. Hopefully you're making it smaller. But yeah, the elastic, because when I wear jewelry, I wear it until it's done, broken, or falls off. I don't take my jewelry off. That's one thing about me. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing my earrings to bed. I don't like to take them off. I like that you said, we have to do everything because everybody likes something different. And I just like how you're marketing your items, and I do like that your prices are comfortable because we want to be able to, partake. And then, like I tell people, if somebody makes a dope ass product, go on and buy it. Maybe somebody will see it and they'll want to buy it from, you can sell what you have and then go get your next one that you wanted, the bigger and better one. That's how I tell people to do when they like
Ariel, are you still working in the marketing side of your life?
Yes and no. I mean, that'll always be a part of me. I mean, because that's what I was always doing. Like I graduated from Wayne State University. I have a degree in business marketing. So it was kind of something I was always wanting and trying to do.
Once it's like,
Okay, yeah, I caught myself. Y'all caught me again. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm asking that because I need some assistance in marketing, Elizabeth, and other things that I'm doing. And so I would love to be able to have a conversation with you. Yeah, about us working together.
Okay.
If you're still open to doing that type of or whatever amount you can do. So it's not like I can do it all, or I can help you with this particular project or this area of the many things that I do. So I'll get, if you can type your phone number.
Yeah.
That would be great. You figured it out, right? How to do the okay. Yes. That would be wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was cracking up on mute when she said that she can't sleep with her waist beads on and she likes to sleep free. I sleep the same way, but I love my waist beads. Like this is literally my outfit. I love it. But yes, I understand what you're saying too, because my sister is exactly like you. She'll make me tie them loose so she can pull them over her head and put them on the dresser.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you, your energy you bring, just all the information you have about yourself. And I'm just so proud of you, girl. I'm proud. I clap for my folks, and I am proud of you. Like we seen you, girl. You did that. This is what moving look like. You move toward the things that you wanted. You pressed. And now look at the pressure, girl. Ooh, pressure. Okay. I see you. I'm proud of you, girl. Keep going. You're doing a wonderful job, man.
Thank
You're
you.
doing a wonderful job. Take time for yourself, though. Don't forget to breathe, look around, pay attention to everything.
Right.
But don't take nothing to heart, because you got to keep moving. Stay light-footed. You're doing good, baby. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you, girl. I swear I am.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna have to connect with you on some more things. I said, I got to get in contact with you because I need some necklaces. Yes. Yeah. And also, you guys, she does a lot of other stuff. Like, you still do wholesale?
Yes. So
listen,
I started out with the wholesale, and I'm still wanting to do more of that and build on that. I kind of slowed down because I'm I'm
more.
on the website and in stores, but
Mhm.
like I said, with the pipes, the crystal pipes. So I didn't hand make those. I designed those and I put my logo on those, and it was such a different product. I was wholesaling them to different smoke shops and
Mhm.
head shops in the area. So my first shop that I don't want to say the first shop because I don't even remember, but the shop that the most recent shop that I was currently in that I really need to do a refill for is in Ferndale. So it's
Okay.
a smoke shop in Ferndale, and they actually just expanded last year to 3 or 4 more locations. So I needed to get back in contact with them so that I can get in all of those locations. But they did good. They were selling
Okay.
Ferndale, Royal Oak, places like that is a really good market for unique crystal pieces.
Okay.
There's a lot of weed heads in there that
Yes.
like cool things to smoke
To
out
have,
of.
yes.
Yeah, to have. So so I was wholesaling to a couple of the head shops and the smoke shops out there, dispensaries.
Mhm.
As far
Okay.
as the small jewelry pieces, not too much
Mhm.
wholesale. I did want to expand and do more wholesaling on my copper soldered. Those are my bigger, more expensive pieces. And then my unique items like the waist beads and my crowns. I have a lot of those in stock, and I would love to wholesale more of those. But I
Mhm.
need to get back to the drawing board with talking to different other small business owners and shops and reaching to them and making that connection.
Absolutely, absolutely. You listen, you got it. You well on your way, and girl, keep your feet to the ground. Keep going. You got it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Do you have a something you could show us, the crystal pipe? Can you show us the crystal pipe?
Yes. Let me see if I got something down here.
They were different kind of crystals too. I like the,
Yeah.
Pre baby. I enjoyed looking at her crystal pipes and things of that nature, and they were good in price also, like the rest of her products, because when you look it up, and look again, like she said, most of the other people who sell crystals and working tools and stuff like that, they're pretty high in price. But these ones here, definitely a deal. She had some very nice ones on sale and things of that nature. It's better to see her in person and go to like her booth or a farmer's market where she is, because there's deals there. And it's overall good. It's always nice to see your person in person to make purchases, because you could always find a deal here and there. There might be something you love.
Okay. I'm back. I dug the pipe up, and then I want to show you ladies one of my crowns.
Ooh.
So this is amethyst. This has real amethyst
My
stones.
favorite one.
So kind of see.
That's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you. And I do these with either gold, silver, or rose gold, copper-like wrapping in them. I have purple amethyst. I have these in pink rose quartz, and then I have them in a mixed stone that has like several different stones on there.
Chakra colors. Awesome.
Well, not chakra. There's just a mixed stone. Yeah, I didn't do it like chakra. It's like a pretty, because it's still like a pastel. Like it has I have a green prehnite. I have amethyst, rose quartz, citrine on there. So I have like those different stones on the mixed one. I couldn't find one to grab out. They're probably at my store. But and then these are my pipes. They come in a box, so they're real secure.
Oh, that's what.
Okay.
Yeah, and this one is 2 different stones, a splice stone. So it's rose quartz and blue amazonite stone. And then this is the screen where you stuff with your good stuff. and then you smoke it like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they do have a chokehold, a little small opening right there, chokehold for your thumb. But they come in a box, and they come with a little brush cleaner, so you can clean it out.
Thank
and
you, Lord.
Extra screen,
So...
2 extra screens, because the screens start to get sooty, and it'll make it hard to smoke. So you're gonna need to change out the screens. And I also sell the screens in 10 pieces by themselves as well.
Okay, all right. And that's
Sure.
on your website?
Yes, yep, the pipes and the crowns are on the website. Yeah, everything is up. I had a lot of different stuff. I'm glad it's been over a couple of years, because yeah, I've been adding stuff like slowly. I have so much stuff added.
Mm-hmm. Ariel, you had mentioned right when you were getting started that I think you said you was a weed head, right?
Yes.
And for the past couple of months you stopped because you what?
Because I honestly felt like I was smoking too much all day, every day, like, literally all day, every day. It honestly becomes an addiction. I mean, it's a cute little thing at first, but then anything, too much of anything is not good. So, and I live by that with everything that I do in life. I mean, there was once upon a time where I had an episode of kidney stones, and you know what it was from? It was from me drinking too much tea, black teas and green teas. Like, I was drinking that like water, and it affected me. So I think I'm a very sensitive person overall. So like, I need to keep a balanced diet, everything needs to be in balance and moderation. For the human body to be at its optimal function, for me to be able to do everything that I need to do. And like I said, I wanted to do more with my business. I wanted to be focused and level-headed. Like, I have a team to lead now. Like, I have 3 girls hired, and I got to keep, tabs on them, and I have to be clear-headed for them. I want to open up more locations, all of that. So
yeah, I resonate with you because that's what I had to do. And I know the difference because, when I started smoking, let me see, 18, I met my boyfriend and, and then when we broke up, that was when I bought my first bag, when we broke up. And then that went really for about 20, well, I stopped smoking when I had Fame, and when he turned my son, which was in 78, was when he was 79 when he was born. And so I chilled out for about 20 something years, and then one day, bam, went back. Now, and then that was when creativity, because you had said something that hit me right there. I was very, very creative, very,
yeah.
very, very, very creative.
But then it levels off after a while.
Yeah, and then now, so I recently stopped. Maybe it's been 2 years now.
Okay.
And, but it was because I had to focus now. All that I had created in my mind and on the computer and stuff, now it was time to implement it. And I needed a focused head. I needed my head not to be, all
right
and stuff.
Exactly.
But I got enough to now I need to just chill out. And I knew I was going into businesses and needing to talk to people. And I needed my head clear.
Yes.
I hear what you say. Now I do use edibles sometimes, or I do edibles, but no, I had to stop that because I was always
all day, every day
in my house. You will smell it and stuff like that in the car and everything. And so I just had to chill out. I didn't know when I would walk up on somebody and I didn't hit the joint and stuff, then I'm paranoid. Do they smell it? So yeah, but and the benefit of that, it did just like, whoa, I could just see everything. And And then those who don't smoke or have never smoked, they don't know that. They don't, or their experience of it was paranoid. But those who do understand that part, that side of it. And then there is that, like I said, I had to say, okay, I chill. Now I'm blessed that I'm able to, when I say no more, that I can stay there,
Yes.
no more.
Congratulations to 2 years for you. It's been 2 months for me. And that first month was rough. Like, so definitely withdrawal symptoms. So people be like, oh, you can't get addicted to weed. Why am I having withdrawals from it? Why am I losing weight? Why can I not eat? Why am I having crazy dreams? Why am I waking up with rapid eye movement and my eyes are on fire? Like, no, withdrawals was tearing me up that first month. So it's been 2 months and I'm like, wow, I feel really good. I'm finally over the slope of it, Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations on that. Just in realizing what you need to do in order to take yourself to the next level in your life. And I can see that you're very busy and your mind is going all the time, either in the creation mode or the doing mode, to make it happen and stuff. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, I was just thinking when you brought the pipe out that my husband, he that's always the issue, that little part, and it gets all clogged up and stuff, and then I think we was in the car the other day and he said, oh, I gotta clean this here. And then he said, you clean it. I said, I ain't cleaning it. That's too much work. So when you showed that little thing that you can clean it with,
and they're removable. So I made them removable.
Yes.
My first designs, I didn't have removable screens. Like I had them where they were like really soldered in there, and that wasn't working because after so long the screens get sudded and you can't smoke through them. So that was a redesigning process that I had to do for my pipes too. Do it like this, and then I sell these extra screens. So when they get suddy, just take it out and throw it out and put another one in there.
Yeah, smart thinking.
Thank you.
Now that's what I call really providing a need for the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at your last name, Ariel. When I first came on, all I saw, I didn't see the L. All I saw was the Everett.
That's our family name is Everett.
Okay.
With the E on the end.
Okay.
Is us or?
No, I saw the last name Everett, so I was like, oh, okay, it's Everett, not with the L, but yeah. Yeah, my family is from down south. Like both my mom's side and my dad's side is from Alabama and Mississippi. They came up here for work when they were young, my mom and my dad. But a lot of my family, my uncles and aunties and grandparents, they're in Alabama and Mobile.
Grand Rising, Lolly.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, Lollie's here. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm okay.
Understood. The weather has been a little tricky.
Okay, yeah, sisters. Remember, we're going from change, like what Nawili is experiencing. She go from this weather to that weather, and just out in that weather, and then her body hasn't caught up with what where she's
65 to 85 to 95 degrees.
Right.
Listen, so I've literally been freezing I've had on a coat for like so long. I'm not even gonna tell the tale, you guys. I've been freezing. So I know I have to increase my iron, veggie, some type of greens, and probably some medicine. I need to do a quick boost because it is super low. So
the lemon ginger boils to get started.
I usually make a super big pot lemon ginger and all kinds of little other stuff. I'll put other stuff in there. And not really, I love you. I just remembered I have frozen sea moss.
moss.
Ooh, I'm sad. Okay, never mind. I'll be all right in a minute. I just got to make something.
Yeah, I gotta go get some sea moss as well. I'm about to get all my teeth worked on. Well,
Okay.
taken out, and I have to go ahead and live with some dentures, full dentures. But I was thinking the same thing, like what I said I should prepare my gums.
Yeah.
So I was just, maybe y'all can tell me whether this should work, but if I had the, did the sea moss and calcium and just kind of rinse my mouth with it. I know you can drink and it's going to work. You can swallow that, but also just kind of just let it sit in my mouth a little bit
to absorb
it, so that when the operation comes, it's more ready.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's some other things that I should rinse my mouth with to prepare for I should have been doing it all along, but now it's like, okay, I got to get it ready to undergo what it's about to undergo.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. All I can tell you, do you have any neem oil to start doing a pull or something to mix with? Because neem is good for the mouth, and clove. So that'll be kind of good. I don't know. You can look those up, neem and clove. I can't use fluoride toothpaste or anything like that. So I usually use clove oil or neem toothpaste.
I need to get some more neem toothpaste. Now I think about it.
It makes your mouth feel better. Unlike the regular toothpaste that's just like, oh, a peppermint. Yeah. It actually makes your mouth feel a little better.
Yeah. I don't know. When I use the toothpaste with fluoride, it flares up the nerve in my face and I start having pain.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had to stop using it. I discovered it because I was wondering, like, dang, every time I brush my teeth, I start having my mild like tremors in my face. I'm like, dang, all I do is brush my teeth. And then I realized, like, I'm gonna try some toothpaste without fluoride. Actually, I started looking, once I started feeling something, I gotta look it up. Like, hold on, before I go to them, let me find out for myself. Let's do some research. So they said clove oil was really good and neem was a really good healer for the mouth.
Yes, she has something I call trigonometry, but it's really called trigeminal neuralgia.
Yeah.
And yeah, I call it trigonometry. It's complex.
It's complicated.
Ooh.
No, Willie's hand is up.
Okay.
It's not Willie. It says you're unmuted, but we can't hear you. It doesn't say.
I know can't get audio. She sent me a message.
Oh, did you tap where it has the mute button? And
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now try. Oh no. Oh yeah, she did.
It should ask you if you wanted to do cellular, Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Like at the top, at the very top is that button. Because I know I did that before. With the bell.
That's
odd. Okay, yeah, we don't know. Dang it.
Well, it took you really serious when you said you was not gonna talk.
Right.
Yep. See, now we leave. Listen. Yep. This is time for you to rest your voice.
Or go out and come back in, babe. One or the other.
Sometimes the universe answers quickly.
Yep. It's true.
And she's gonna come back in. So, oh my goodness. And Lolly, I wasn't that you that said that your voice, or who was that said that?
Oh yes,
Lolly said she
yeah. I hope you don't have to perform today or tomorrow, or give you a time.
That would be funny if life worked that way, where I didn't have to do anything.
But it's not, right?
You need some ginger and lemon too, Lolly.
Yeah, I got some. I'm
a little cayenne pepper.
Yep, I got that too. I typically do limes, but I have fresh ginger and my little juicer or whatever. So
you either need to eat a marshmallow or have a spoon of honey as well.
Okay.
Marshmallow?
I've
never heard of that.
Your throat. Yep. Yeah, I used to get strep throat or tonsillitis. I had bad tonsils and stuff. So I learned that a marshmallow soothes your throat, the sore throat. I don't know what's in it, but it's supposed to soothe your throat. Marshmallow and honey. So.
Wow. Together or
no,
No.
not together. Either
one
or
or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, not together.
Honey coated marshmallows.
Yeah, that is something different.
I'm sorry, that don't sound good.
Yeah,
It
that's
sounds just as good as those doggone cotton candy. Got all that cotton with sugar all on it.
Oh, the candy grapes.
Oh Lord, candy grapes. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
they're making everything too sweet.
Now, can you talk yet? I mean, can't it's still say something, honey.
Hello?
There we go.
Hey. Okay. All right.
It
is. So Ariel, thank you so much for sharing. I wanted to ask a question and of Lillie and Ayana. When I met y'all, was she also at that?
Yes.
Okay, so do you make pieces? Yeah. I bought a piece from you and it's the Tree of Life.
Yes.
Copper. Okay. Yes. And I've realized it's on my altar. And yeah. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you also, do you do, and also my cousin who brought me there, she bought one of your pipes. I remember that day. And do you sell crystal grids?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, that's something I'm been moved to start researching and embracing for healing. And if y'all don't know, it's like taking a geometric shape, you put it on, it can be on wood, it could be on paper, it could be drawn on your floor, and you place a stationary grid in the middle with an affirmation of your overstanding, your heart underneath it. Then from the outside in on the geometric figure, and you could be very creative with it and make your own figure. The outside of the circle or the square, whatever shape, you put a crystal that amplifies your intention, and then you move into the circle. And so I'm here in LA, I'm going to do my first one with my intention of releasing and cleansing my storage units. So that is what my I'm doing. So I was moved with another intuitive and creative person, what stones to use, like black onyx. The stone in the middle is your grounding spiritual crystal. So say you have an affinity to rose quartz, so you will put that crystal in the center, or labradorite, which is for spiritual connections. But usually that's your biggest one you put as your center and grounding, and like I said, with the affirmation under it. And then you take a wand, it could be selenite or whatever is your wand that you have, and you go from the outside of the circle or your geometric to the center, go out, and you go up and down. So each one gets energized with your intention as you go around the geometric. So that's where I'm moving next, to do that kind of work for myself, and then to share it with other folks to do their own grids. So yeah,
yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I realized that she was talking. I was like, she said pipes, and I was like, I love, and because
that's awesome.
I've never been a smoker. So when my cousin said, "Oh, that's a pipe," I thought it was just like something pretty with a crystal. And so she said, "No, this girl, I'm gonna get this pipe." And so I went to your table, and then I saw the Tree of Life. And since I was in Detroit, or I came initially to do tree wrapping at Heidelberg, I was like, oh, I saw that Tree of Life and how it was wrapped with the copper. I said, I'm buying this Tree of Life. So yeah, and I've made it. I bought the piece and I made it, put other beads and stones and made it for a necklace. But I feel most honored with it on my altar. So yeah.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, with the tree of life, I'm really big in sacred geometry as well too. Like I'm a nerd. I know about all the different geometry, different shapes and structures, and what they help amplify. So a lot of my jewelry pieces have tree of life. People don't realize like some of my other pieces that have like the tree in there. I have the tree. I have Om symbols in a lot, and I have the lotus flower, which symbolizes purity. So those are like my three favorite symbols to work with and interwork into my pieces as well.
Yes, thank you
Okay.
so much. Wow. Small world.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Well, it's a beautiful thing, and I am happy. Wait, what's up? Okay, I see. All right. I'm happy. Wait, I'm not on mute, am I, ladies?
No, we hear you.
Okay, good. Okay. I am happy that everybody is just like, this conversation just feels in sync. Everything is flowing very well. And I'm happy and thankful that we're all here and able to flow together like this. And now, Lillie, I wanted to did I tell you earlier that was beautiful? Off the book, like I felt that.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, the sister I'm staying with has been on Reverend Ruth, and she tried to liberate my book for me yesterday. I left it on her table when I left to go do my client's hair, and she was like, "Oh, you should let me have that book."
No, I
but
already
you
had
too
eyes
can
on
have.
this. Mama Ruth, no, ma'am.
No.
It
fell in
no,
my
just
lap for
joking.
me. But I was like, no, but we can all have this book by going on Amazon or whatever. We'll find this book. But then this is a beautiful book she has, called. Well, I know it's backwards on there. It's called Activate the Healing Power of Chakras with Everyday Rituals, and it's a chakras and self-care. And so I'm just like, for instance, I open up to the sacral. So what it has, I just have to like just share this really quickly. Okay, so it has like the passion is energy, feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you. That sounds like the sacral chakra for sure. Then it has all the correspondences. So it has the color, has the element, the symbol, the shape, the planet, astrological signs, the stones, the goddess archetype, the animal, and the essential oils, all on one page.
Now, Lillie, can you send me a picture of the solar plex?
Oh, sure. Oh, any other requests? Any other orders this morning, ladies?
Can you
I will sure. Let me put that in my notes, Lillie Solarplex.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, really, anybody else while I'm up and at 'em this morning?
Well, you can pack some of that sunshine and send it.
Oh, I know. I mean, y'all, the day I got here, they were like, oh, it's not going to be that warm. Okay, that was 80. Yesterday, it was actually 93 at 7 p.m. last night. I was at my Temple of Trees under the spotlight, bootlegging the spotlight that's on my trees, finishing my client's hair. And it was like 80. I was like,
wow. Did you want your
think I said, I'm just gonna put on my Detroit jacket and just like go out in the heat, and I'm just gonna fill it with all the heat, and then when I come back, I'm gonna pass the jacket around to everybody. I was like, people are asking me, now people are asking me, well, why are you going back there? I said, I did get a one-way ticket. Let me think.
Right.
I was like, no, I'm just kidding. You guys know I love you and I'll be back.
We love you too.
Oh yeah, but it's like so warm. And I guess I forgot I've been so in Detroit. So it's like warm is 70 is warm. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
No, 90 is a bomb.
Yes. Now, Ariel, did you want to find out one Solarplex? Do you have anything?
Yeah, does anybody
you raise your hand?
Oh yeah, sure. You can send it over to me as well too. Yeah.
The solar
Okay.
plexus?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Any others while
I just want
I'm here?
you know, if you could put in the chat the name of the book again and who it's by.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
the books.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna love it. And so actually it says daily rituals for every day according to your chakra.
Oh, wait a
and
minute. Did not see
it's
that?
very, very user friendly. Yeah. So yeah, I'll put the name of the book
You
in the
got that
chat.
off of Amazon, Nawili?
I don't know. No, I got it
Well,
off
she
Miss
probably got
Ruth's
it in.
stash.
Oh,
No, she
okay. Got you.
no. And she has chakra insight oracle cards. It's I mean, just everywhere I turn in her home. It's like,
Yeah, she got it all.
Yep, she does.
Mama Ruth is balanced.
And I just want to I have one more share and then I'm a really like so she has daily old back copies of Daily Word in her bathroom. And that's a good place to do your insightful reading when you're on the throne.
Yes.
So I just put my hand up and I picked up this one, and it was a short story. I went to the last 2 paragraphs of the story, but it had there are 3 beautiful things to embody every day, and it said faith, intuition, and trust. And I like acronyms, so I said, wow, how fit are you? And when you put those F period, I period T, so this is what I wrote. Faith is that you are in your right place at your right time doing your right thing. Intuition is your guiding light that guides you. And trust, the T is for trust, to trust your journey no matter what. So
I like that.
It's like that's what yeah, so I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I like
Thank you.
a t-shirt.
I know.
Oh, now that's serious.
She said,
That's seriously a t-shirt, yeah.
Yes, I will gladly share it with the Elizabeths. I will gladly make it an economic venture. I will gladly surrender all.
Yes, we appreciate it.
And then we
You're
go
so
get
welcome.
the kiosk out at South. Where you
Yeah.
And it will say fit. Yes.
fit? Are you fit?
Are you fit? That's pretty good.
Faith, intuition, and trust.
Yeah, you got some there.
Yep. Okay.
Those are some moving parts right there. Now we leave faith, intuition,
and trust.
Yes.
That's
so with the fit and the pipe.
Yes, ma'am. The fit and the pipe.
You know, when you hit that pipe, when you hit that pipe, you could go wherever it is you want in your mind.
And you will be fit.
Now I have to say this. I don't smoke, but I do eat edibles. And God has told me that he will show me some things when I'm high that he won't show me when I'm not. Because if I see them when I'm high, I can receive them better than I would when I'm not. So I thought that was very, very interesting. Because if I'm high, it won't be too overwhelming for me. I thought that was just very interesting. Now, Ariel, that's how you say your name, right?
Yes, Ariel.
If I'm not being too personal, what age are you and what sign are you?
I'm 32. I'm a Cancer.
Oh,
Sweet.
What's your birthday?
July 16th.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh, can I do your human design? Do you mind sharing your time?
Oh yeah,
here, and I can do your human design.
Yeah, let's do it. I love getting my charts and all that read. Yes.
Where are you at? In the car?
So, yeah, I'm getting ready to pick up the daddy man. I'm getting ready to pick up the daddy man.
Yeah.
Done with dialysis. Yeah. So you said July 16th.
Yes.
And what year?
1990.
Oh, she a 19, baby. I love it. And do you know what time of day?
I believe, because I did my natal chart. If I'm not mistaken, it was 12. Does it matter? It was at least, it was around 12:30, but I think it was like 12:24, 12:26. I don't remember the exact time.
Okay, I'll pick 12:25. We'll go in the middle. And do you know if that's
Okay.
AM or PM?
PM in the afternoon.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna do this chart right quick and see what you're now based on how you're talking. You're either a manifester or I don't know. I want to say manifestor projector. Let's see where we get.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Okay, I think I got it written. It's a projector.
Uh-oh, see, I feel
But
it.
you can read it again. You can read it because yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna look it up. All right, let me look it up. Y'all go on in chat. I'll be right back. Oh, I need your place of birth, city and state.
Ypsilanti, Michigan.
All right, Ypsi.
Yes. White Town.
Yes. Okay. All right, we're gonna check it out. See what we get.
Sorry, I wanted to comment on what you had said earlier. You know, because I work within the cannabis industry. I study it on a master's level in school. But I also come from a different approach when it comes to cannabis because I understand the health, the helpfulness and the concerns. And so what Ariel was saying earlier about withdrawal, that is actually a thing. That is true, especially with chronic users. But I come from a space of what I call intentional use, or some people call it conscious cannabis consumption. And so that can come from a full mind, body, spirit approach. So you can use cannabis in different ways. For some people, it's useful for that spiritual approach. I mean, there are actual different spiritualities that actually utilize cannabis plant for their rituals. So that is one of the approaches. So I definitely understand where you're coming from there. From a body approach, you may find cannabis used in different ways for I guess you could say approaching healing of certain areas, pain, alleviating certain anxieties, different things like that. That's starting to get into the mind. And then, of course, you know, when you start talking about mind even more, understanding that, you know, you have to kind of get a little bit more specific when you get it to your mind about like what you're taking in. And so a lot of times people put cannabis in like this one category. It's like, oh, this is all just weed. And it's like, yes, it's all the plant. But you know, there's different elements of the plant. There's different characteristics of the plant. Terpenes that are like available in different flowers are also available in cannabis. So understanding how much, what type, where to help you achieve certain goals or help you avoid certain adverse effects is really important. So it's not the information.
Can you come on screen, sweetheart?
Y'all, I look crazy.
What?
We're not judging.
We've seen you look crazy before.
Hold on, y'all.
Crazy is good. Crazy is good. Two Z, a Z and two E.
Y'all, I got a slip for a hair scarf right now. I'm looking crazy.
We can't even tell. That look like hair, child. You all right. You all
right. But yeah, no, it's a deeper connection with having a deeper connection with the plant itself and understanding what you're using it for, as opposed to like, oh, I'm gonna just get high every day and that's what I want to do. It's a whole different approach and a whole different outcome. So I definitely understand both where everybody is coming from in their stories, because everyone has a different relationship with it. So Star, when you're speaking of your connection on a spiritual level with it, yes, very true, very valid. Ariel, when you're talking about, you know, how you step back for a minute because, you know, this is a little much and you want to make sure you have a clear mind and all of that. Yes, very valid, very important. And Queen Adunian, you were speaking of your story with it as well. Like, they're all valid. So it's just as we interpret, as we reassess why for the plant, then I think it'll be a little bit more understanding of its use in general. But yeah, that is all I had to say.
So I have a question. Okay, so like, and you were talking about the different uses like Simpson oil. I stopped chemo so I could take Simpson oil. And I've been no cancer, no sign of it or anything. So they, is it all called, because sometimes I see cannabis, sometimes I see CBD. Is it all from the same plant? They just do it differently?
Yeah, pretty much. So the most known I guess you could say chemicals, that's not the word I want to use, but the most known chemicals within the cannabis plant are THC, CBD. That's where you see everywhere, right? And on a basic level, THC is what makes you have that high effect. CBD is more so a body response. So it does not get you high. You don't feel anything. The main difference you'll find as far as the processing of it is that you can get CBD from many cannabis plants, but specifically in a hemp plant. So a hemp plant doesn't have as much THC in it, and they're able to extract the CBD from it. But yeah, I don't know if that helped. Hopefully.
So I wanted to share. My husband makes we make coke. We infuse it with coconut oil, and we decarboxylate the plant. We put it in a toaster oven and then cook it to a certain degree, and then infuse it with the coconut oil. And this stuff, it's incredible. You know, this is one of the plants that the Creator has given us, and it has over, isn't it like 4,000 or 5,000 uses?
Yeah,
I think it's 4,000 or 5,000 uses for it, and we have people have used it and said, you know, I've had people who had really bad back injuries from accidents and able to move parts that they weren't able to move. One sister said she gave it to her dad who's had arthritis in his hands, and now he can move his hands in ways that he wasn't able to use before. And now Baba was like, oh, my mama, we got to put castor oil, because the castor oil is magic as well. Castor oil heals bones and organs. And so we also have a shea butter rub. So it's got shea butter and hemp, and it's just incredible. And I just wanted to say about partaking in the plant. I realize that it slows me down because I'm a very fast moving person, and it slows me down. And that's when I was able to really have a vision of what's going on. It was just clearer to me, the mess that's going on, because as long as they keep us moving fast, they can keep the veil over our eyes. And once you slow down and really take in what's happening out here in the world, and like Mama Omari said yesterday, she said that ain't for you to be concerned about. You stay on your path and make sure you're doing your work, you know. So that's something that was very crucial for me to hear yesterday. Don't be concerned about it. You know, let these folks fight it on out, and you keep doing your work no matter what. But whether you do or not, and after a certain time, when your consciousness is open, you don't need certain things. Just like with the crystals, you know, once you learn the crystals and then you know them, then you know those powers are inside of you, because most of these tools are for awareness. Once you get that awareness and know what's happening, then you can go ahead and operate. You can call upon, let's say, a rose, pink, what is it, rose? What is it?
Rose quartz.
Pink rose. Yeah, rose quartz. And you know what energy that is. That's the love energy. So you know that now those words or the energy that they hold, you can say, okay, I'm thinking of a rose quartz right now. You know, so now you have that, even with the oracle cards and all of that. Once you get an understanding of wisdom, then you can begin to manipulate, you know, situations, knowing the properties and the healings of things. Just like if you encounter bugs, or, you know, something is bugging you, you have a fly or whatever, you see different animals, look up those totems and understand those meanings. You know, that's what's so important about us learning all the signs that we're getting, you know. So Ashe, that's all.
Pat, do you sell just the oil that we can put it in our own shea butter?
Well, this is what I tell people. When you get it, I always tell people you can either stretch it with castor oil or coconut oil. And I put it in things. Our coconut oil and hemp, our CBD oil is able to, you can put it in your food because it's coconut. We're using coconut oil, organic coconut oil. So you can put it in your food, your smoothies and whatnot. The shea butter, you know, my daughter used to eat shea to wonder, why is the shea butter always dug out? This baby was eating shea butter every day. That was her little vitamin. So that's probably why she's so strong right now today. But yeah, perfume, you know, and put it on, like I said, on your food. So yeah, you can use it and add it to things. I recommend it.
Lord.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, Evelyn?
That is funny, eating the shade.
Baby, she sure did. She ate it every day. I didn't know. I didn't even know she was, that's all, that was her little vitamin. That baby, I mean, you know how when you see, you know, you got some oil or whatever and you see the finger dug, I was like, who was doing this every day? Because that's not how I, you know, I don't dig in my things like that. I'll flip it up with my fingernail, go backwards in it. This child was digging her whole finger and eating this stuff every day. Yeah. Magic.
Well, one of the other reasons that I had to chill out on the, how did we get on this subject from? But anyway,
because Miss Ariel talked about it. She
right at the beginning. I held on to that. I'm gonna let her talk all the way through, and then I'm gonna jump back in on that first word, first 3 words she said, first sentence. But what I realized for me, being a vocalist, right, is that when I would smoke it, you know what happens. Especially if you smoke it wrong, which most 95%, you know, we think that we have to take a big in order to have and we don't. So
it's just a force of habit.
So here was 2 things, is that I had to realize that you know, my smoking and then coughing and all that kind of stuff, and it's time to sing now. And you know, so that's not good for, that wasn't good for my throat and stuff, especially the way I was doing it. And the other thing was I said, Sheila, if you're coughing like that, that is not natural for your lungs.
Right.
It is not natural for your lungs. So either you got to do it right, you know, just take a little puff, and then, but you never know when some of it can be really some good weed, right? And then you taking in based on what the last one that you had, and then you're coughing and stuff. So that's what I had to, for myself and for my sanity, I had to, so I just, you know, that was part of the reason why I stopped the smoking, because of that. And then with COVID out here, and I said, this is what I said. Okay, so you have, I don't even have a pipe around anymore. You have a pipe or you have a joint. Pass. And I said, would I drink and then pass would I drink out of somebody else's cup? I said, no. We are out of order. We are out of order. So that's when I guess everybody started having their own, no, here, I'll cut it. You take this part and I'll take this part. We are not going to come behind one another. Or you have, you know, have something that's but yeah, and it made more people responsible, because, you know, you have those who just know you going to have it and they don't bring nothing to the table, not even the paper. You know, or a lighter or something, you know. But that was one of the other reasons I had to, when I decided that I'm going to go ahead and really sing. And that really sing came about as that I made my own music. So now I got to put it out there, and I'm going to have to be able to, you know, really breathe in and breathe out fully, you know. So that was one of the other reasons. But yeah, it's
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And now that I hear we got pros out there, Miss Lillie and Mama Het, so you know, can always ask some questions about and anyone else, Ayana, Lillie, anybody else that has that expertise around that, then, you know, it's good to be able to call and ask some questions and and things like that. But I really love Ariel, that you made that pipe. I can come and get one for my husband. And give my sister who experienced a brain aneurysm years ago. And so one arm doesn't work as well. So she's just used, she can't roll. So she used the pipe, and it's always about the screen. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll make it easier for them. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also infuse oil, milk, butter, and things of that nature. So for the ones who consume it via food wise, you know, as an edible because they don't smoke or smoking is too harsh for them. That is me. I infuse ingredients, and I also do the treats. I infuse treats. So I can just give you the butter or the oil or the milk or something that's infused, or I can make your desserts for you. Something that is infused with sugar, most definitely. Something sweet. Sweet treats.
Well, my queens, it is 1 minute to 10. Anyone want to share what they got today, or acknowledge anyone as we go into the rest of our day?
Well, I want to say, Ariel, I've never seen a pipe like that. Even though I don't smoke, I would get it just because it's pretty.
Yeah.
And just set it on you know on the thing, and just that is just so pretty.
It is.
And if dare anybody, can I smoke from that? No.
Right.
Want to look at it. That's all.
And that's the thing. That's why I did the pipes like that, because piggybacking on what Mom was saying, I did the pipes because I was never a social smoker. I was always bougie, smoking by myself. I was never rolling up with a group of people and passing blunts back and forth. I was always like, no, like I don't want to put my mouth on this with you guys. And then crystals have a lot of metaphysical and powerful spiritual properties as well too. So you want to keep that to yourself. So and I was big on preaching that when I was selling my my pipes as well. So
do they come in different colors, or are they all
different stones? I have amethyst, rose quartz, I have opal. You have a lot of different stones.
I'll be purchasing one too for my daughter.
Okay.
Are they on the website, or?
Yes, they're on the website.
Okay.
Yeah, I ship.
Well, thank you
for coming on and joining our show. I'm very glad I got connected with you again and definitely pulled you to our show. I told you it was easy peasy, gravitational. Everything is a flow here. That's what we do. We flow. We run. And definitely we would like to see you again sometime if you have time to come on, jump on. We know you're busy.
Just say hi.
Yes. Yeah, I've enjoyed the show. Thank you, ladies. Yes.
Absolutely. We appreciate you being here. It was very nice. Yes. I forgot that Nawili met you also. That's when we met Nawili, when we both showed up at the event, the Blues in the Park, which was crazy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, yeah, it is a small world, yes. Everything in divine order. So
exactly, absolutely. Look at everybody having stuff in common. This flow was good. Usually we sit at the last couple of minutes thinking about what to talk about for a second sometimes. But hey.
Yeah. So Ariel, we are having doing a show, Silver and Gold, in December the 4th.
Okay.
Sunday afternoon. It's a big show. I mean, it's a really, really good show. And many of us are performing, dancing or singing, and we have vending space. I would love for you to bring forth your to take a vending spot. It's only $50.
Okay.
And, it's at the Tangent Gallery.
Is it Canton?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Way out
Sorry.
there.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
Tangent Gallery. I have your number here, 24898,
Yes.
right? So I get more information to you, but I would love to have you there as a vendor, and because I know it's going to be a lot of musicians and singers and performers, and probably at least 50% of them would partake of some of your. So anyway, yeah. I would love for you to come. And anyone has any more to say? You have been a joy. You have been a delight, and so full of information. I, like Lillie B, am very proud of you. My whole thing is about passion and purpose, and doing what you're here to do, so that you can enjoy your life. You can tell that you enjoy your life. You get up every morning with new ideas or something else about the last idea. And all of us do the same thing, because we're in a creative, we allow it to flow. And that's probably what you feel here, a safety to be and have a conversation like what we had at the end, to be free to say that with no judgment, and to be free to say that with others being able to, because when you said that, it opened up for others to say, do our confession, Yeah, so we thank you for that. And thank you, Lillie B and Ayana, for bringing your friend on.
Yes. We appreciate all that you brought Ariel to the table. We appreciate the Elizabeth. Hey y'all, hey group, hey family, how y'all doing? And Lolly, you don't even look that bad, babe. Your skin, you ain't pale or nothing, boo. Go get you some more tea and stuff. You'll be all right.
Yeah. All she got to do is smile, and nobody even cares about everything else. She can have knots and warts and everything else. She smiles, that's all we see.
Yep.
Yeah.
So and Ariel is a Cancer.
Yes. Yep. Yes.
You all know we got to do a physical human check-in. We'll make sure we have no droids and no secret squirrels up in here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just a minute.
I didn't hear what you said.
Who, me?
I was talking to my dad, y'all. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I knew you.
Okay, but yes, this was a beautiful show, and I am thankful that everybody came on, tuned in. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. Y'all better do that. And let me see. Yeah, we get ready to sign off. So everybody give yourself a big old hug. Hug yourself. Yes.
Hug everybody else.
Now hug the world.
Hug the world.
Yeah. We need that love. We need it.
Yes.
All right. So I love everybody. See y'all soon.
All right.
Thanks again for having me.
Yes, you're welcome. Come back and visit us now. Don't be a stranger.
Yes, I'll be back. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. 6 o'clock, Bridget.